Grand Rising, beautiful loves. I want to share my process of awareness that I just had. So, I'm currently staying in a hotel with my mom. She's on a work trip, and I've tagged along so I can just enjoy some traveling time with myself. And I don't usually stay in hotels, I usually stay in Airbnbs, and because of my mom's line of work, she stays in hotels. And I grew up staying in hotels for my surgeries and because I was a professional competitive dancer. So we would go to competitions, stay in hotels. And I had the awareness of the remembrance that I would have to wake up early for my surgeries and that I would have to wake up early for my first performance or to watch someone's first performance on my team for dance competitions. And it was obviously, as a child, very stressful to be having surgeries and to wake up, do a full face of makeup, costumes, hair, and be completely ready before 7 a.m. sometimes. And while I'm here in this hotel, I've been having this experience of anxiety energy. And yesterday morning, I had it pretty intensely, and I had to do a practice, take a shower so I could reground. And today, while I'm having my chai tea, the energy came up again. And I sat with it and I wanted to know where it was coming from, why I was having this feeling. And it's because of that, because my last time being in hotels was a very stressful time in my life. And I want to just share that awareness with you guys, but also I want to give gratitude to myself for how far I've come when it comes to not only my healing, but cultivating and nurturing peace for myself. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you see that I'm outside constantly and I'm doing a practice all the time, whether it's just me going for a walk in the forest or by the creek, or if I'm doing some kind of yoga, or if I'm dancing, or if I'm just sitting outside and having a meal. Like, grounding is so important for me. And that's one of the things I'm going to do today, is that there's a good patch of green grass outside the hotel, and I'm just going to ground. I'm going to do some yoga. I'm just going to soak in the sun because it's very hot today. It's going to be like in the high 70s, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, it was a very interesting, not only awareness, but again to kind of see that thread of where I was to where I am today. And I wanted to share that with you guys, and as a reminder to not only be grateful for these awarenesses that we have, but also be grateful for the journey that you're on and where you were and where you are today. And I am not that little girl anymore, and I was a little girl. I was a little girl having those very strenuous and anxiety-ridden experiences. And as a woman today, the fact that I have so many tools that allow me to come back into my center, come back into balance and into peace, where I am clear enough that I can have these awarenesses, that I can process and reflect and detach myself from the energy of anxiety. So I think it's important to understand that when we are experiencing emotions, it's just that, it's an experience. And when we're able to detach ourselves, when we're able to take a step back and just witness the emotion that's currently coursing through us versus us being that emotion, we are not emotions. We are spiritual beings, we are souls, we are spirits, and we are here to have in the human experience, which is layered with the spectrum of emotions. And it's really beautiful to not be in the emotion, to be able to just witness it, label it, reflect upon it, and then beautifully release it with love and light. So I wanted to share that awareness with you guys and my process of how I personally connect with emotions, whether they are very heavy or very light. So even if I'm feeling death or if I'm feeling sadness, it's always with that detached perspective of not always wanting to know or needing to know the why, but sometimes it is good to understand a little bit of its depth. But just to witness, they all want to be witnessed. That's why they arise, is to be witnessed and to give grace to ourselves and to celebrate ourselves in that way, and to be in this beautiful human experience as a soul, as a spirit. So thank you guys so much for witnessing, and I love you.